Top HFY Tales, Tranquility. The colony ship Tranquility was Earth's greatest achievement, a self-sustaining ark designed to carry humanity to the stars. Built over decades, it was a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of humanity's resilience. Inside its reinforced hull, over 10,000 colonists slept in cryostasis, dreaming of a new home on Kepler 452b, a lush planet teeming with promise. But promise was a fragile thing. Halfway through its journey, Tranquility encountered something no one had foreseen, an immense alien structure floating in the void. It was massive, a construct of black, geometric shapes that seemed to drink in the surrounding starlight. It had no emissions, no detectable life, and no discernible purpose. The ship's automated systems identified it as an obstacle and initiated evasive maneuvers. That's when it reacted. The signal. Captain Amelia Drake, the only human awake aboard Tranquility, was roused from cryostasis by the ship's AI, Helios. Captain, Helios began, its calm voice filling the sterile cryochamber. We have encountered an anomaly. A non-terrestrial structure of unknown origin has appeared in our path. It is emitting a signal directed at us. Still groggy, Amelia sat up, her mind racing to catch up. What kind of signal? An energy wave. Its intensity is low, but its pattern suggests an attempt at communication. It is non-threatening, so far. Amelia swung her legs over the side of the cryopod, adrenaline clearing her thoughts. She had been briefed for emergencies, but nothing like this. Have you woken anyone else? No. Standard protocol reserves such decisions for the captain. Amelia nodded. Patch me into the signal. Helios hesitated, a rare occurrence. Captain, I must warn you, exposure to unknown energy signals carries risks. Noted. Do it. The room filled with a low hum, a rhythmic sequence of tones that resonated in her chest. It wasn't just sound, it felt like meaning was buried within the waves, brushing against her mind like the edges of a dream. Helios, analyze this. Is there a pattern? Yes, Captain. It matches no known language but exhibits traits of mathematical symmetry. It may be a universal greeting. Or a warning, Amelia muttered. Contact. As Tranquility drifted closer to the alien structure, its sheer scale became apparent. It dwarfed the colony ship, stretching for miles in every direction. Then, as if sensing their approach, the structure began to shift, panels reconfigured, revealing a glowing entrance. Captain, Helios said, the signal has intensified. The structure appears to be inviting us inside. Amelia frowned. And if we don't go? There is no immediate threat, however. This may be humanity's first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. Ignoring it would be unwise. After a moment's deliberation, Amelia made her decision. Prep a drone for reconnaissance. I'm not risking the ship. Minutes later, a small probe launched from the Tranquility, its cameras and sensors streaming data back to the bridge. Amelia watched as the drone entered the structure, its lights cutting through the darkness. Inside, the walls pulsed with soft light, forming intricate patterns that seemed to shift in response to the drone's movements. Then the signal changed. Captain, Helios said, the signal now matches the linguistic constructs of multiple Earth languages. It is addressing us. Amelia's eyes widened. Translate. A calm, resonant voice filled the bridge. Welcome, travelers. Your journey has been long, and your purpose noble. You carry life to the stars. We are the keepers, custodians of the void. We mean you no harm. Amelia's breath caught. Helios, are we certain this is safe? There are no indications of hostility, the AI replied. Taking a deep breath, Amelia activated the ship's intercom. This is Captain Amelia Drake of the Earth ship Tranquility. We are a colony vessel seeking a new home. Who are you, and why have you stopped us? The response was immediate. We are observers. For millennia, we have watched civilizations rise and fall. Few have shown the courage to seek peace among the stars as you have. We wish to help. The offer. The keepers explained that the structure was a repository, a library of advanced knowledge left behind by a long-extinct civilization. It held the secrets of propulsion far beyond humanity's current capabilities, of terraforming, of medicine that could cure any ailment. All of it, they said, could be shared with humanity. But there was a condition. You must use this knowledge to protect, not conquer, the keepers said. Your species is young, and your history is stained with conflict. We offer you the tools to ensure your survival and to build a lasting peace. Do you accept? Amelia hesitated. It was everything humanity had dreamed of, but it came with an unspoken weight. Accepting the knowledge would change the course of human history forever. Refusing might doom them to stagnation or worse. Helios, she asked, your assessment? The probability of deception is low, Helios replied. However, the integration of such advanced technology poses risks of misuse. Amelia turned back to the glowing console. If we accept, how do we ensure humanity doesn't misuse this gift? You cannot, the keepers replied. You can only strive to guide them wisely. ####a new path. In the end, Amelia made her choice. We accept your gift, and we will honor your trust. The structure pulsed with light, and data streams flooded the Tranquility. Helios absorbed the knowledge, its systems evolving in real time. The colony ship's engines transformed, becoming capable of faster-than-light travel. The cryopods were enhanced to protect the colonists from any unforeseen failures. Most importantly, the ship now carried the tools to terraform and sustain life on even the harshest planets. As Tranquility left the structure behind, Amelia stood at the observation deck, watching the alien construct fade into the void. Humanity's future had changed irrevocably, and the burden of that change weighed heavily on her shoulders. For now, the journey to Kepler 452b continued, but Amelia knew the real challenge lay ahead, proving that humanity could be worthy of ####arrival at Kepler 452b. The colony ship Tranquility emerged from faster-than-light travel at the edge of the Kepler 452 system. The planet loomed in the distance, its surface glittering with oceans and verdant continents, shrouded in swirling clouds. It was everything Earth had hoped for, a beacon of hope for a species that had left its cradle. Captain Amelia Drake stood on the bridge, her crew awake and bustling around her. After receiving the Keeper's gift, the Tranquility had undergone significant upgrades, and the colonists were revived to witness the arrival. It had taken months of preparation, simulations, and study of the Keeper's knowledge to ensure that humanity could handle what lay ahead. Status report, Amelia ordered. Helios's voice chimed in. Orbital scans confirm Kepler 452b is habitable. Atmosphere composition is within tolerable parameters. No signs of advanced civilizations, but there are diverse ecosystems and significant biodiversity. We are ready to begin colonization procedures. Let's make history, Amelia said. ####the first landing. The Tranquility deployed its first landing shuttles, carrying colonists, equipment, and supplies. Amelia insisted on being among the first to step foot on the planet. As the shuttle descended through the atmosphere, the view was breathtaking. Sprawling forests, shimmering lakes, and towering mountain ranges stretched as far as the eye could see. When the shuttle touched down, Amelia stood at the hatch, her heart pounding. She activated her comms to the colony ship and spoke to the thousands watching from orbit. This is Captain Amelia Drake. Humanity has reached a new home. She stepped out onto the alien soil, her boots crunching against soft, moss-like vegetation. Behind her, the other colonists followed, some weeping with joy, others standing in awe at the sight of their new world. #### Challenges of a New World. The first weeks on Kepler 452b were a whirlwind of activity. Temporary habitats were set up, while drones and rovers mapped the surrounding terrain. Scientists studied the planet's ecosystems, cataloging plants and animals and identifying potential resources and hazards. The Keeper's knowledge proved invaluable. Terraforming drones enhanced the soil for Earth crops, and advanced medical technology ensured colonists could adapt to the alien environment. Still, challenges arose. One day, a scouting team discovered a massive predator, a six-legged, scaled creature with sharp mandibles and a powerful tail. It had destroyed a rover and left tracks leading toward the colony. The colonists were unarmed, relying on the Keeper's promise that peace could be achieved without violence. Amelia convened an emergency council. We need a solution that doesn't involve wiping out native species, she said firmly. This isn't Earth. We have to coexist. Biologists devised a plan to create sonic deterrence based on the predator's behavioral patterns. Within days, the devices were deployed, creating safe zones for the colony while leaving the predators unharmed. The plan worked, proving that humanity could adapt without resorting to its destructive past. #### A strange discovery. Months passed, and the colony began to thrive. Permanent structures rose, and the first crops were harvested. But during an expedition into the nearby mountains, Amelia and her team stumbled upon something extraordinary. In a cavern deep within the cliffs, they found an ancient structure, alien in design but eerily similar to the Keeper's construct they had encountered in space. Its walls glowed faintly, and symbols covered its surfaces, pulsing in a rhythmic sequence. Helios, analyze this, Amelia said, her voice laced with both excitement and caution. Helios replied after a pause. This structure matches the Keeper's technology. It may be an ancient outpost or beacon. Its power systems are active, but its purpose is unclear. As the team explored, they discovered a central chamber housing a crystalline device. When Amelia touched it, the structure came alive. A holographic projection of the Keepers appeared, their collective voice resonating in the chamber. Welcome, travelers. You have reached one of our waypoints. This world is part of a network we once maintained, a network meant to guide emerging civilizations. If you have found this, you are on the path to becoming custodians of the stars. Amelia's breath caught. Custodians? What does that mean? The galaxy is vast and fragile, the keepers replied. We sought to protect its balance, but our time has passed. You must decide whether to continue our mission or forge your own path. The choice is yours. #### A new purpose. Back at the colony, Amelia shared the discovery with her people. The revelation sparked a fierce debate. Some argued that humanity should embrace the Keeper's mission and work to preserve the galaxy's balance. Others felt humanity should focus on its own survival and growth. Amelia listened to every argument before addressing the colony. We came here to build a new future, she began, but we can't ignore the responsibility placed in our hands. The Keepers saw something in us, a potential to be more than we were. I believe we can rise to that challenge. We can protect this world, grow strong, and one day, take our place as custodians of the galaxy. The colony agreed, setting forth a new vision for humanity. Kepler 452b would not just be a new home, it would be a symbol of humanity's commitment to peace and stewardship. As the colony expanded and the years passed, Tranquility became the heart of a burgeoning civilization. Humanity had not only survived but thrived, proving that even among the stars, they could find a way to live in harmony. And as Amelia looked up at the night sky, she knew this was only the beginning of humanity's journey into the stars. Would you like to explore future interactions with other alien civilizations or expand on humanity's role as galactic custodians? Top HFY Tales, Tranquility. The stars beyond the viewport shimmered like scattered jewels across an endless abyss. Commander Alara Voss leaned back in her chair, her fingers grazing the smooth edges of the control panel aboard the Tranquility, the United Earth Federation's most advanced deep space vessel. It wasn't the size of a warship or the speed of a scout. It was something else entirely, a symbol of humanity's bold, unyielding spirit. Humanity's first contact initiative had been active for decades, forging alliances, brokering peace, and proving that despite their reputation as scrappy underdogs, humans could contribute something greater to the galactic community. The Tranquility was the latest ambassador in that mission, a ship not armed to the teeth, but filled with scientists, diplomats, and adventurers willing to bridge divides. But tonight, Alara was alone on the bridge, surrounded by the gentle hum of the ship's systems. The rest of the crew was in the Arboretum celebrating their latest triumph, a successful negotiation between two warring alien factions. Alara had excused herself, needing a moment of quiet to reflect. Do you think it's real? A voice interrupted her thoughts. She turned to see Dr. Soren Wild, the ship's xenolinguist, standing in the doorway. His disheveled hair and tired smile were trademarks of his relentless curiosity. Is what real? Alara asked. Tranquility, he replied, gesturing vaguely at the ship around them. Not just the name, the idea, peace, harmony, coexistence, or is it just a facade we plaster over the chaos? Alara considered this. She thought of Earth's tumultuous history, wars, revolutions, catastrophes, and yet, humanity had endured, grown, and reached for the stars. It's not a facade, she said firmly, it's a choice, one we make every single day. Soren chuckled, stepping closer to the viewport. You make it sound easy, but what about them? He pointed to the distant star system where they had just brokered peace. The Daxer and the Lyran have been at each other's throats for centuries. One agreement doesn't erase that kind of history. No, Alara admitted, but it's a start, and every start matters. It's why we're here, isn't it? To show them that change is possible. Soren nodded, his gaze lost in the expanse of stars. You ever wonder why it's us? Why humans are the ones pushing this agenda? Other species look at us and see primitives with a penchant for violence. Because we've been through it, Alara said simply. We've seen the worst of ourselves, and we've learned, maybe not perfectly, but enough to know there's something better worth striving for. For a moment, silence stretched between them, filled only by the distant hum of the ship. Then, a soft chime broke the quiet, signaling an incoming transmission. Alara tapped the control panel, and a holographic display flickered to life. An alien figure materialized, a tall, crystalline being with a shimmering aura. Commander Voss, the alien said in a melodic tone. We have reviewed your proposal. The council is intrigued. We wish to discuss further. Alara smiled, glancing at Soren. It looks like our work isn't done. As the transmission ended, she stood, her resolve unwavering. The Tranquility was more than a ship. It was a promise, a testament to humanity's hope, determination, and belief in a brighter future. And as long as there were stars to reach and bridges to build, they would keep choosing peace.